We are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Week number 15 is here. Pain and Game Pick'ems, Season 5, Episode 1-5 for Pick'ems. This is going to be a pretty good week, but before we go ahead into week number 15, we got a few things to talk about first.
Can we please start with what I think we're going to talk about first?
Type in the chat first, and then let me see.
Okay.
Type in the chat.
I don't know what's going on, so.
No worries. We're just talking about something. Me and Alex is typing something. Oh, yeah. Yes, let's please talk about this. The Cincinnati Bengals, New England Patriots.
Oh, yes.
2.0.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex just dropped. No worries. He'll be back in just a second. But, yeah, dude, this is hilarious. And the Patriots said it's legal, but 8 minutes of recording on the Bengals sideline when the Patriots scout was at the Browns-Bengals game.
Oh, my God.
It is just too brilliant. The Patriots, they're known for being a bunch of cheaters. Holy crap, man. This is just too good. This is seriously just too freaking good, though. I'm sorry. This is just amazing. I love this, man.
This just blows my mind on so many levels. Like, I can maybe understand if the Patriots were spying on a team like the Packers or the Saints or the 49ers, you know, a good team. Even us.
Yeah.
I'd understand if they were even spying on us. But you're spying on the fucking 1-12 Bengals?
The worst
Are
team
you
in the
that
NFL?
paranoid about them?
Oh
my God.
They're on to Cincinnati in more ways than one.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh my God. These guys, man. You know it's getting bad over there when they have to spy on the worst team in the league.
Yep, it's pretty embarrassing. And they play each other this week, too. I know. Oh, the Sabres are playing tonight against the Blue. I was able to see that a little bit while I was working. I saw a little bit of that game on NBC Sports. So, pretty interesting game when I saw it. But
Bengals.
the freaking – why do you need to spy on the Bengals? You have enough talent to beat them already. Like, God. Or the Patriots is that desperate. Their end of their – I'm not just going to say this right now. Their end of their dynasty is ending this year. This is their last year that they're going to.
That's how you know it is when they have to spy on a team that's fucking 1-12.
Yep. Here's what
I mean, we beat them with a third-string quarterback and a bunch of backups.
Pretty much.
And they have to spy on them. Good Lord. Good fucking Lord.
It's absolutely embarrassing. It's just embarrassing because the Patriots dynasty. Just guess what is going to happen next year, guys? Brady's going to go to the Chargers. So let's just say that he wants to go to Los Angeles. He's going to go to the Chargers, and once Brady's gone, the team's not going to get much better. Gronk's not coming back. Brady's going to be gone after this year. Deal with it, guys. And then I cannot wait for the Patriots fans to be a good team.
But they still have Belichick.
I think Belichick's done. I think he's going to retire. I think he'd rather just retire.
Yeah, and then you know what's going to happen to that fan base, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like the Golden State Warriors. Exactly.
They're gonna all go back to being Dallas Cowboys or Seattle Seahawks fans. No offense to anything, but that's just how it is.
Back to being bandwagoners.
Yeah. They're going to all go back to being Seahawks fans.
Well, the thing is, Cougar, I get what you're saying, but here's the thing. Don't it seem really suspicious that both Tom Brady Gisele's mansion was put up for sale in Boston before the season started? Don't you think it's a little bit suspicious?
Yeah, his house with a freaking moat.
Yeah, with a freaking moat is being put up for sale.
His house is a freaking
And they've
moat.
been looking. There actually is a realtor. There was an unnamed realtor that said they've been looking for houses in the Beverly Hills area for Brady. So seems kind of suspicious. But anyways, getting to some of the other things, Alex, Remember when you
Yep.
said if the Rams were to beat the Seahawks, you would do the one chip challenge?
Oh God.
Wait,
once
did I
won
say
it.
Yeah, you said that. You said that.
Oh my God.
So yep, you better go get that one chip challenge. I actually got to show you guys something.
What do you
All right.
upload
I'm
on-
a man of my word.
Now, I'm going to be doing this as well.
He's got to upload it, dude. He's got to
Oh,
All right.
upload
No,
it.
week 17. Week 17 is going to be a week we're going to remember for the rest of our lives.
That's right. We're going to be doing it live. Week 17 on Pick'ems. We'll be doing the one chip challenge, both me and Alex, live on camera. So
And you guys know my bet that I made with Ravens fans, right?
what's that?
You going to shave your head?
So a couple weeks ago, I was watching that Ravens Texans game where they blew the doors
you're
off
right.
Houston, and I made a video making a bet to Ravens fans that if the Ravens win the Super Bowl, I'm shaving my head live on camera.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that's just crazy, man.
yeah.
I
Not
remember the
if they go to the Super Bowl. If they win the Super Bowl,
If they win it. But that's,
yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen. They are the odds on favor right now, but holy
And I've been
crap.
trying to grow my hair out. Actually, I've been growing out my hair since January.
Hey, Lucas,
Ow.
send me the link where you got that that one chip challenge. Send me the link for
It
that.
was on eBay. I just got on eBay now.
You got on eBay? Okay.
Yeah, I did. I got on eBay. There are plenty of people that are selling it on eBay. Yeah, definitely. We're going to talk about that game in a little while, Bills Mafia. That's for sure. But yeah, here's the thing, though. We're going to be talking about some other week 14 moments as well. One thing I did not expect was the Houston Texans get absolutely destroyed by the Broncos.
How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know. I just
How
don't
do you
not
no
know.
sense?
How do you beat the Patriots and then get blown out by Denver? I don't get that.
Me either. I have absolutely no clue. Alex,
What?
do you know how that happened?
Drew Lock. That's how it happened.
Drew Lock is a good player. We'll give him that. He's
Telling
looking
you.
pretty good so
They
far.
might. I think they might have found their guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
yeah, Drew Lock is pretty good, but damn, man, they beat them like they owed them money or something.
Exactly. It wasn't even close.
I think it was 38-3 at one point.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Oh, and we also saw the best game, one of the best games of the year. Tiny Tim's still.
Oh
fixes-
yeah,
that 49ers
Yeah.
game.
that was insane.
And I remember my pick'ems. I just said it was a game field goal. Actually came true. It was a game-winning field goal
Yeah.
by Robbie Gould.
Yeah.
To be
So I
honest,
was right
yeah,
on that.
yeah. To be honest, I stopped giving a fuck who was going to win that game when it was like 33-30.
It was a damn good game.
Yeah.
But if Romeo were here, I would ask this one question to them. How the hell did the Packers only win by 5 to the Redskins, the
That is
Deadskins?
that is pretty concerning. Pretty
If I were
concerning.
concerned.
And then let's talk about
Dwayne
the
Haskins.
then let's also talk about the so-called unanimous MVP runaway Baker Mayfield. You know, no touchdown passes and 2 picks against the Bengals.
Wait. Since when was he unanimous?
Oh, you should have seen the media coverage before the season even started. These guys were pumping up this guy. They were going, especially here in Cleveland, dude. They were pumping up this guy. They were like, Baker Mayfield's going to win NFL MVP. Oh, the Browns are going to go 13-3, 14-2 this year. They're going to have a cakewalk for the Super Bowl. Yeah, here's this guy going out against one of the worst defenses in the league. No touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. The Browns won, but their run game bailed them out big time. And they got a little referee help as well.
Welcome back, Farrington.
Speaking
Hey.
of referee help, can we talk about
Hey,
the
it's working.
Yeah.
Wait, Tim.
Yeah.
how you
So
doing?
basically, the Browns needed the reps to beat the Bengals.
Pretty much.
That's how bad it is.
Did you know Baker Mayfield has more commercials than wins this year?
He literally does. He
Pretty
literally
sad.
does.
I think it's like 15
Kinda pathetic.
win. It's
Kinda
funny though.
pathetic, if you ask me.
Don't worry, we're going to talk more about the Browns in a little while. Hi, Tim. Welcome back. Glad to have you back on this week.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Good to see you guys. LC, looking good.
Thank you.
Pizzle, I don't know where you are, but good to have you here. Maiden,
Yes.
have you here?
Yeah.
All right, so we're back, and we earlier, of course, y'all may have heard earlier today. We took the first step into making the Cowboys a better team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Brett Maher is no more.
That's right. I heard about that.
Yep. But we replaced him with Kai Forbath.
Maher.
I like it, but Cody Parkey, man, I wish he was still. I would have liked you guys to speak up, get Cody Parkey.
Cody Parkey. No, he ain't never
Guy
kicking again. He ain't never kicking again.
And I heard a
he
lot of
will.
people. A lot of people thought that we should have never gotten rid of Dan Bailey in the first place.
Where?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't have. He was a great
Yeah,
kicker.
I can assure you, Cody Parkey's never going to have a job in the NFL again. Not after that double doink.
No. Oh God.
At least he was better this year than. At least he was better in the past couple of years than Nick Folk. Nick Folk. I really thinking.
Yeah.
Well, what hands run make you figure out your head game. But anyways, guys, that's week 14. It's in the past. Week 15 is here. No buys once again. We got a full 16-team slate. So let's just get this first game out of the way because this is pretty much the biggest lock. My first guarantee lose, and the game is just going to be a bloodbath. The Baltimore Ravens hosting the New York Jets. This game is in Baltimore. Baltimore is a 15-point favorite. How much are the Baltimore Ravens going to win by?
A ton.
That's actually a good answer.
Yeah.
I shit you not. This not only do I think the Ravens shut out the Jets, but I think they put up a 50 burger on him too.
A 50 burger.
Wow.
Yeah. Give me the Ravens 52-0. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Lordy.
The Jets are just that bad. It's just a mixture. It's just a combination. The Jets are that bad and the Ravens are that good.
Oh yeah.
So there's
Yeah, I agree. I don't see it getting that bad, but yeah, it's still going to be a one-sided affair. I see Baltimore taking this one 38 50 points. Well, my score is not that bad, but still lopsided. 38-10 Ravens.
okay.
Alex?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a little closer. I will give the Jets this. They beat us last week by a last-second field goal by freaking kicker.
Alex, I got to ask you this
What?
real quick. How mad were you with that NFL adding a PI call in the very end of the game?
I didn't see it.
Because here's what happened. There was a 3rd down and 7, 3rd down and 17. Jets throw a pass. It was incomplete. And if they go and review it and they call pass interference.
I didn't see it. I was working. I didn't watch the game. I wasn't following. So I did see did see the field goal at the end. It's like, how did they get into field goal range? Like, what the hell?
That pass interference
I guess
call.
that's
That
how-
was the
I
line.
don't know. I didn't see the game. Can't judge.
Regardless, Jets beat us last week. They're somehow won 5 games. I don't know how the hell that happened. Yeah, I'm going to pick the Ravens here pretty convincingly. I'm going to say 30-13.
Yeah, Adam Thielen with his bug eyes out there just looking like. Yeah, this game's not even close. Ravens put up 49.
Sam Darnold seeing ghosts.
Yeah, he's seeing ghosts, all right. He'll see ghosts of Ray Lewis and the former Ravens linebackers as they crush the Jets 49-13. Not even close.
Yeah.
I was predicted it last week, and it still holds up true. This week.
Or Sam Darnold maybe seeing the ghosts of the people that Ray Lewis killed, but yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Wow.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Allegedly.
We quote allegedly. Now we got another game that's been pretty bad, or could it? The Patriots and the Bengals. The
Oh,
game
here we
is in
go.
Cincinnati, and New England is a 9-point favorite.
Well, after the Spygate 2.0, I think that'll be higher than that. Yeah, give me the Patriots to win pretty convincingly. Give me Patriots, Cincinnati. Let's go with 27-10.
I'm actually going to say this. This game is the Bengals will cover the spread. I'm just proving that right now. I think the Bengals will prove out the spread, but I still think the Patriots will win.
Wait,
I
you think they're going to cover the spread, really?
I think they will. I think they will cover the spread. Why? It's a road game. Not only that, Andy Dalton actually has not been playing that bad the last couple of games since he came back off the bench. He hasn't been playing that bad. So I think the one thing that's keep it close to the fact is I think that Tyler Boyd and Auden Tate will actually have pretty decent games against the Patriots because Gilmore in the past couple of weeks has not looked that very good. He has looked pretty bad. He looked bad against Tyreek Hill. He looked bad against DeAndre Hopkins. It's not looking good for him, man. And he's supposed to be one of their best players on defense. And he's been struggling the past couple of weeks. So I think he could struggle a little bit this week. But I still have the Patriots winning. I just have them covering the spread. 27-20. Give me Patriots.
This will be another blowout. Here's the thing. We were all laughing about the Spygate thing for the Patriots, but it just doesn't change the fact that the Bengals are just terrible. And I know the Patriots have lacked on offense lately, but I'll tell you guys what. If the Patriots are to break out of their slump on offense, this is the week to do it. The Bengals have one of the worst offenses in the league, bar none. So I think New England breaks out of their offensive slump, and I got them killing the Bengals. It won't even be close. Now, what I'm going to say for my score is going to be completely different from what I said in my tournament. But for now, I got New England 41-10. But Lucas in my tournament, I went to the maximum. I went to the maximum in my tournament. I said 73-0 in the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'm point hungry this week, so yeah.
Damn, man. I'm honestly not, but damn. I
Yeah.
expect the next one, so. Tiny Tim, what do you got?
All right. It's pretty much gonna be it's pretty much gonna be too much of the Patriots, not enough of the Bengals. I got the Patriots winning this one 30-17.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now we got interesting sales. This one. Or as I at least say, it could be interesting for fans of these teams. For other people, no, it won't be that interesting. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions. This game is in Detroit. Tampa Bay is a 3.5-point favorite. What do you guys got and why?
I got Tampa in this game. Jameis Winston is the most out of sync quarterback in the league. That's all there is to it. He turned the ball over 3 times last week, and he threw 4 touchdown passes as well. So
Fire and ice.
Yeah, that's just what Jameis Winston is. He is so out of sync. He is so inconsistent. I don't even think he knows what he is. Like
No, he doesn't.
that's all there is to it. But that being said, the Buccaneers, they got some pretty good wide receivers. They got some good playmakers, but their defense is just atrocious as well. The Lions, I don't know if they're going to be starting David Blau in this game or whatever the hell his name is, but
I say David
Blow.
Blow, but that's
David Blau, whatever.
David Blow
Whatever.
blows.
But regardless, I got Tampa winning, but I do have Detroit making it a very good game just because both defenses are really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Tampa in a shootout. Actually, I'm saying 36-33 Tampa.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Shootout. Interesting.
I've got Tampa Bay winning this one, although probably not going to be that much of a shootout. Give me the Buccaneers 24-19.
Nice. Alex?
Yeah, give me Tampa Bay as well. I'm going to go 27-17.
Nice. For me, I've actually, without point, I say 16 line score. But the Buccaneers, I have them getting 34. Even without Mike Evans, though, I think the Buccaneers' offense will still be pretty decent. Brashard Perriman, he wasn't the one for the Ravens a while ago. He's now having a career resurgence in Tampa Bay.
What happened with Mike Evans?
Mike Evans is out for the season with the hamstring
For
injury.
what?
They
What
said,
happened?
you're done, man.
What happened?
He, on a touchdown, he was getting a deep touchdown pass. He hurt his hamstring on the touchdown catch.
Oh, shit.
Because he literally caught the ball, was running, but he literally was limping into the end zone and got a touchdown.
Damn it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And in time for fantasy playoffs, too. Speaking of fantasy football
He was my leading receiver on
oh,
fantasy.
he was? That sucks. And Godwin's, you don't have a chance to get Godwin, do you?
Nope.
That's not good. That sucks. Oh, yeah. Fantasy
Doesn't
football
matter. I'm not in the
playoffs.
playoffs
Be
anyway.
ready. All I gotta say to my opponents in my fantasy football league, my paid one, be ready. Just gotta be ready. I'm doing a lot of studying, and there's a big pot for the winner, so I gotta win this one. So, anyways, Alex, what were you saying before that?
I said I'm not really in. I think I'm only in one of my playoffs for fantasy.
Oh, you are.
One out of three.
Oh, 3. That's not too bad. It's 33%. My 3 out of my 3 paid leagues, I made one of the fantasy football playoffs, just like you. But in my free leagues, I made the playoffs in every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So not bad. But I did forget to mention a couple of playoff scenarios for the Ravens game. If the Ravens win against the Jets, which I think they will clinch the AFC North. And with this game, the Buccaneers lose or the New Orleans Saints win, the Buccaneers will be eliminated from the playoffs. So
I thought they were already eliminated.
No, they technically are not. They're still alive. Mathematically, they are still alive, just like the Rams are.
Yeah, well, let's be real. They ain't making it.
No, they aren't. No, I agree. They are not making it. Trust me. I'll talk about the Saints game later, but I got the Buccaneers winning this game. I think this game will be – I don't think this game will be close at all. I think the Detroit Lions will probably get the Buccaneers 34-17. Now, this game actually could be pretty competitive depending on how you look at it. The Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This game is in Green Bay, and the Packers are 4.5-point favorites.
Yeah, rightfully so. I think Trubisky is weak sauce. Give me the Packers 24-15.
I got Green Bay as well, simply because Aaron Rodgers always does well against the Bears. And the Bears have been really inconsistent this year. Their defense has taken a little bit of a step back this year. They still got a good defense, don't get me wrong, but it is not as good as it was last year. And their offense, less said the better. All there is to it. And, I got to say, if I was a Packer fan, I would not be satisfied with that win against the Redskins. I'm just being honest. But That's all there is to it. I do think the Bears will keep it close with them because it's a rivalry game and divisional rivals always keep it close. But in the end, I just got Green Bay winning. They're just the better team all around. And they're going to still want to be fighting for that number 2 seed in the NFC. So, and plus, I think Green Bay clinches a playoff spot with a win, too. So there's that. And they also they got to know in the back of their heads they got to go to Minnesota in Week 16, which is definitely going to decide who wins the NFC North, in my opinion.
Yep.
So yeah, I got the Packers winning this one, 23-17.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, I got the Packers winning this one, 28-21. The Bears got lucky last week because who were they playing last week? Yeah. So, but Green Bay will take this one, 28-21, and I'll be interested to see what happens at that Bears-Vikings game. That's going to be very interesting. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that'll be a few weeks from now, I think. And then, the Packers-Vikings, you mean? Or?
Packers and Vikings, that would be a game that I would be looking forward to.
Oh, I definitely will be, too. That is going to be a great game.
Yeah, it's the Monday night game, actually.
Yeah, Monday night next week.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saved a good game for last Monday Night Football this year.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
One thing I am actually going to say before I make my prediction, actually, Matt, when we talked about this, Tristan Jory broke the franchise record for longest shutout streak for the Penguins. He held the shutout for 7 seconds. That's impressive. Before this game, that's still pretty damn impressive. That's like going like almost 3 full games without allowing a single goal. Pretty incredible. I'll stuff to get. No worries, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up real quick with the Green Bay Packers and Bears game. This game actually could be pretty close compared to what people think of this game, because I think Green Bay Packers offense looked really okay. It didn't look great, and the Redskins are like the 31st ranked defense in the league. This, unfortunately, is not a good sign for the Packers, and they should be very concerned with this game. The Packers definitely are going to be looking to get a good win. I think they will win this game. Well, I think it's going to be closer than people think. I say 27-24. Give me the Packers.
Okay.
Now we got probably one of the best games of the week. This is one of the CBS games of the week. One of the best. Houston Texans Tennessee Titans. Game is in Tennessee, and Tennessee is a double check here 3-point favorite. Who do you guys got and why?
Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. If the NFL season started week 7, Ryan Tannehill would be the MVP.
Oh my god, that's depressing.
It is.
It really is, because he has the highest. I think he has the highest QBR in the league right now.
What?
I think he has like a 118.1 QBR rating since he started, and I'm actually gonna pick the Titans to beat the Texans. Yeah, give me the Titans. 30-23.
Wow.
Tennessee.
I'm actually going to agree with you here. Reasons Tennessee, their offense has looked very strong, especially with Derrick Henry. He's looking like a good candidate for Offensive Player of the Year. Derrick Henry has been a huge force this season, especially on the ground. I think that's like 14, 15 touchdowns this season as a running back. That's very impressive. And Brian Tannehill, as Alex said, has been very impressive ever since taking over Marcus Mariota. And the Texans last week looked off. Even though they paid, but this is the end of this matchup. Because I think if things prove me right, we could see the Titans and Texans flex to a later game down the road in week 17. But this game, the first of 2 matches between them in the 3 weeks, I got the Titans. I think the Titans are going to win this game. I think it'll be very close. I say Titans 30, Texans 28. Give me the Titans.
Oh, man. Well, this is a very important game for Star fans, actually, because we need the Titans to lose this game. I mean, even if the Titans lose, and even if we lose to Buffalo, sure, it'll be a bad loss, but we'd still technically have the tiebreaker over the Titans because we got a better conference record than them. But we need Tennessee to lose this game. That's all there is to it. And as much as I want Houston to win this game, I got to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and take the Titans as well. I mean, they've been playing really well since Ryan Tannehill was named their starter. Derrick Henry's a stud as always. They got some good playmakers at receivers. And I've always said this about the Titans. They got one of the most underrated pass rushes in the league. I don't think anyone really talks about that. They got a really good pass rush. So, the thing with the Texans, like I said, I don't know how you beat New England and then get your doors blown out by the Broncos. I mean, that's just what the Texans are,
Right back.
So, with Houston as well. Wait, what? What's going on with Lucas? Oh, well.
He'll be back in a second.
Okay. But, yeah, man, there was something I was saying about the Texans. I forgot. The Texans, to me, it also seems like that they never show up in important games as well. That's just something I've noticed. I definitely think they can keep it close, but I got Tennessee winning this game. I'm gonna say 30-24. I'll give Houston another point.
All right.
Sounds interesting. I'm gonna go with Tennessee basically for the same reason as Steel Baden said. Seems like when it comes to the big time games, the Texans don't really perform that well.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Tennessee on this one. I'm gonna take the Titans 27-21. I'll say they'll give Houston a little bit of a chance, but Tennessee at home, they'll take the edge a little bit, and that's how I see it. So I guess while we wait for LC.
Yeah.
Just stay right there, folks.
Oh no, we're
Please stand by.
Yeah. Stand by.
Man.
The hell was this?
Let's see. Think. Let's see.
Let's read the comments.
Basketball. Let's see what's going
Yeah,
on.
the Titans win. Yeah, CA Cougar. We all got Tennessee. The Titans and if the Stars and Texans lose, they'd still be tied. Yeah, they'd be 8-6, but I don't know who would have the tiebreaker though. So I don't know about that.
Hey, speaking of, actually, never mind. We'll get to that game in a little bit.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. But sorry, guys, I was out for a bit, but now I'm back. Did everyone make their pick for this?
We all got Tennessee.
Yep.
Awesome. So all got Tennessee. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, Tennessee 27-21.
Wow, you're actually you're close with my pick too. I said 30-28, so pretty close there. No, we got. Yeah, sorry about that, guy, but we got to actually. We don't know about this game. I don't know. But this could be good, but also could be bad, but it also could be We'll see. It's Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs. This game is in Kansas City, and the Chiefs are on that. I'm surprised. 9.5. I did not expect that. Who do you guys got? Why?
I got Kansas City, but I actually think it's going to be a lot better than what people think it's going to be.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, because it looks like Drew Lock can be the guy for the Broncos, and he's had some pretty solid numbers for him since he became the starter. And at the same time, Kansas City's defense is atrocious. So, yeah, I think that's the main reason why Denver can actually keep it relatively close with the Chiefs, and I think they will. But, I just think Kansas City's the better team. They got the AFC West clinched, and they're going to be chasing the Patriots for that number 2 seed in the AFC. And if they get that number 2 seed, they're going to be ahead of them because they beat them. Oh, no, wait. According to Patriot fans, the refs beat them. So, yeah. Harry scored. Yeah, Jesse James caught it. Yeah, but anyway, I got Kansas City winning a pretty high-scoring game. Actually, I'm gonna say 42-32, Kansas City.
Oh,
Nice.
bit of a high score.
Yeah.
I don't really see it that high, but I will say Kansas City and Denver, they usually play each other real hard every time they get together, but I'm going to say Kansas City by a field goal, 30-27.
Ooh, wow. That's close.
I'm gonna say Kansas City by a touchdown. I'm gonna say 27-20.
I actually am going to agree with Tiny Tim here with the field goal, but my score is actually going to be 34-31. Give me the Chiefs. Now, for the next game, I'm going to play this clip. Ready? Come on.
Oh,
there's
God.
another.
Oh, God.
That's my reaction for this game. It's the Dolphins
Jesus.
and the Giants.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
A tight ball.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on. Let me.
This is part one of the part two Ultimate Tank Bowl. Or as I like to call it, the Chase Young Bowl, because Joe Burrow's
I
going to go
want Chase Young. Damn it.
the Chase Young Bowl. Miami Dolphins, New York Giants. This game is in the Meadowlands, New York Giants, and Giants are 3.5-point favorites. Who do you guys got and why?
You guys go first.
Okay, so here's.
I saw your video.
Yeah,
I think I know where you're going with this one.
Here's the music I posted to when I saw this matchup. Here's the music I posted.
No, that's something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's my reaction to it. But
I
yeah,
love it.
I call this the Chase Young Bowl, pretty much. The Chase Young Bowl.
Damn
I
right.
agree.
So the Dolphins, they lost to the Jets on a last-second field goal. The Giants are just, the Giants. That's all there is to it. But I got to say, Pat Shurmur has to be the worst head coach in the league. It's not even up for debate. Pat
He
Shurmur.
learned nothing.
Pat Shurmur, to me, is the worst head coach in the league. I mean, I saw that game last night between the Eagles and Giants. The Giants were killing them 17-3, and they just completely stopped their game plan. And then the Giants stopped the Eagles in the fourth quarter, and the Eagles had to punt. There was about 45 seconds to go in the game, and the Giants had all 3 timeouts. And Pat Shurmur doesn't bother calling a timeout when the Eagles were letting the clock run down. That says all you need to know about Pat Shurmur. He is a terrible head coach.
Yeah,
And I feel so bad for Eli Manning. I really do. Because he had a pretty solid game last night, all things considered. It's just that the coaching just blew it again. But yeah, that's the Giants. And then the Dolphins. I actually think the Dolphins have an advantage in this game because they actually stay in MetLife. As you know,
we stayed in New York this week.
Yeah, the Dolphins actually stay in MetLife for this game. It's not like they have to travel. And I know Philly to New York is not that far of a travel, but still the Giants are going from Philly to their stadium and the Dolphins stay in MetLife. So this was really hard for me to pick, but actually, I'm going ahead and taking Miami here.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's because they got Ryan Fitzpatrick starting in this game. He's an experienced veteran. He's an experienced backup quarterback. And the Giants' defense is just abysmal. So is the Dolphins' defense. But I think the Dolphins, at the end of the day, I think the Dolphins have an advantage of staying in MetLife. And the Giants, they just find new ways to lose every single week. That's just what bad teams do. So, yeah, I'm actually going with Miami here.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going with Miami here. I'm going to say, let's say 21-20.
Shocking.
I really don't have much to say about this one. Yeah, good job, Pat Sharmer.
Yeah.
And for that, and for that reason and that reason alone, I'd have to say Pat Sharmer is. Well, I was going to say Jason Garrett's the worst, but no. After watching Pat Sharmer and what he did do, or actually what he did not do, yeah. So for that reason, 24-21, fins up.
There you go.
I'm going with the Dolphins as well.
Wow.
Reason why?
Oh, no.
Reason why?
Oh, no.
Reason why?
Oh, no.
Ryan Fitzpatrick has more capable weapons than Eli Manning does.
Oh, no.
Even though the Dolphins' running back situation isn't the best, and the Giants with Saquon Barkley, who could have a really good game, here's my biggest concern with Saquon Barkley. The Giants' offense is pretty garbage, and having Saquon relied on Saquon so much, the Giants were ruining him. They are ruining him.
They definitely are.
It's sad because on a capable team, he could be a top. He could probably be 2,000 years easily. But
if we had Saquon, he'd be like the first or second best running back in the game.
No, I agree 100%.
Yeah,
I agree 1,100% because God, like the Giants' offensive line is so trash. You could probably have a paper just float right by him. It'll sack Eli Manning or Daniel Jones. Literally, just throw a piece of a paper airplane. It'll hit Eli Manning or Daniel Jones. That's how bad the Giants' offensive line is. They are so porous. It's embarrassing. And first of all, their defense is as bad as well. They cannot generate pressure, even with Leonard Williams, who was a great trade, who thought was a great trade for the Giants. He's still bad on the Giants because they're relying on too much. This Giants team has so many holes, it's embarrassing. And my brother is a Giants fan. I feel so bad for him because they suck. They're terrible. They're going to be garbage for a while, just like the Deadskins. They're both going to be garbage. That's why it's the NFC least. Give me the Miami Dolphins here. 31. Actually, I'm going to say 30-23. Give me the Dolphins. Enough said.
Do I really have to be that guy?
Oh, no.
Please don't.
No.
Oh, no. Do I really have to be that guy?
You can't.
Oh.
It's your team,
Really
dude. You can't.
Pat Shermer's terrible. Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
Yes, we're all agreeing.
Clean sweep.
Yes,
27-24. 27's up.
I would have.
There
If
we
you
go.
said the Giants, I swear to God, if you said the Giants, I would have walked out.
Learn nothing. Cleveland Browns had the exact same, ruin them and put them more in the ground when they should be like one of the. So was done after this year. If he stays one more year, I don't know what the hell they're doing in New York. So yeah, give me the Dolphins 27-24. Fins up.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah, finally.
There you go.
Now, this game is trap game all over it. It is the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins.
I know.
The game is in Washington, and the Eagles are a 4.5-point favorite. Who do you guys got and why?
Tiny Tim's gonna like hearing this. I'm going upset, baby. I'm going with the Redskins. HTTR, man. I'm going upset. Give me the Redskins here.
I love it. I love it.
And here's why. The Eagles, their pass defense is absolutely abysmal. They got shredded. Yeah, they got shredded by Eli Manning all night last night in the first half. Their defense still is very suspect. Their wide receivers can't catch a freaking cold. And Doug Peterson really, I really don't think Doug Peterson's that good of a coach, even if he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. He does not know how to call timeouts, and he challenged one of the worst. He basically wasted both of his challenges last night, and the Eagles still won. They needed overtime to beat a team that had lost 8 straight games. The Eagles are not a good team. They just are not a good team. They should have lost last night, but they're playing an incompetent Giants team. That's all there is to it. But the Redskins, yeah, they're a bad team too. But the Redskins have actually been competitive in some of these games that they've lost. They really have. They've shown some promise. They've shown some improvement. Not a whole lot of improvement, but some improvement. And I think this is going to be kind of one of those what I call coming out games for Dwayne Haskins if he gets to start in this game. I think if he's to have a coming out game, I think this is the one to do it because Philly's pass defense is just abysmal. So, yeah, I'm going upset, man. Give me the Redskins to knock off the Eagles 21-18.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
Wow. Here's who's actually just thinking of
I usually see LC do this. Yep. This is for the Eagles. This is for the Redskins.
Oh, awesome.
All right, let me move this here so I can call it in there. See what happens. And it is.
It looks like it's
Tails.
Eagles.
That is
Eagles.
Yeah, well, like I said, it was a coin flip for me. I'm going to say Eagles by a field goal. I can't really give a score because the Eagles are bad. The Redskins are terrible. So, Eagles by 3. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Before you say anything, Alex, did you see EB's video? So amazing. He literally just goes. He literally like freaking sound like he busts a nut after Carson Wentz not that big.
Yeah.
That was. I showed you that video. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
This is his reaction after being a Giants.
Oh my god. It's the same guy that wanted Eli Manning to kill the Eagles. So
yeah, 4 days ago, 4 days before he made it, he Eli to Eagles season. Not very good look on you, EB.
You know what, guys?
What?
I'm in agreement with Steel Maiden. This is my upset pick of the week. I got the Redskins as well.
Ooh, damn. My upset's not for later, but damn, I honestly could see
I'm going to
it.
say 23-16, Washington.
I'm gonna agree with Tiny Tim on the thing. Gets me a feel different. Actually, agree with him here in this one. I got the Eagles. I think this game is gonna be a pretty bad game. I'm gonna say final score 17-14. Hey, are you guys seeing a good video on my end? Is my video good on my end?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure. And for some
You're
reason,
fine.
people were saying it was bad, man. That's weird.
It's probably mine.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and
Probably
continue
mine.
on. Now we got the next game on the list.
Next game on the list.
Yep, next game on the list. This actually could be an interesting game this coming one. The Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. This game is in Carolina, but here's the scenario. I think this is a scenario where the Seahawks could clinch here. Seahawks win, and the 49ers lose. They could clinch a playoff spot with this win. I know the 49ers clinch a playoff spot with win too, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the Seahawks win, they could clinch a playoff spot here. So, who do you guys have and why?
Did they say who's the interim head coach for the Panthers?
Perry Fuel. He's the defensive backs coach.
Really? I thought it was going to be North.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last week.
Yeah, I'm going to go Seahawks in this one. Doesn't matter if it's West Coast to East Coast. I still think the Seahawks are the better team. Give me the Seahawks 20-17.
This is another team of mine that's guaranteed to lose this week. I got Seattle in a pretty good blowout win here. You know, the Seahawks, yeah, they're coming off a really bad game against the Rams, but the Seahawks, there's some teams in the NFL that tend to play well after a bad loss. The Patriots are definitely one of those teams. The Steelers are one of those teams. The Saints are one of those teams. The Seahawks are one of those teams too. You know, Russell Wilson, you know, for as bad as he played against the Rams are still a pretty decent team, all things considered. I just don't think the Rams are going to be in the playoffs this year. They were a little too inconsistent. The Panthers, their defense has really, really regressed over the past few weeks. Kyle Allen has turned into such a pick machine over the past few weeks. And not saying that I think Seattle's defense is good, because I still think it's very suspect. But I think Russell Wilson's going to take advantage of a shaky Carolina defense, and they're just going to punch the Panthers right in the face and never look back. So, plus, you know, the Seahawks are going to be fighting for that playoff spot. No question about it. So, yeah, I got Seattle pretty handily here. I'm going to say 33-13 Seahawks.
22.
I am going to take Seattle with this one. I say Seahawks take this one 27-17.
I think we're gonna all in agreement here. I got the Seahawks as well. Here's the thing. With the Seahawks, they are a pretty good offensive team. The problem is their defensive backs are pretty inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like the defensive line can get pressure. The problem is their defensive backs are pretty weak. They're not the Legion of Boom anymore. That's long gone. It's all I see offense is going to take advantage of that Carolina Panthers defense. So I'm going to say 37-23. Give me the Seahawks in this one. Close game. I think it'll be somewhat close, but I think the only reason why the Seahawks, the Carolina Panthers, are somewhat competitive is because of Christian McCaffrey. If they didn't have Christian McCaffrey, this team would be so much worse. This could be probably like a team if the Panthers didn't have Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Now, next game on the list, it's a tank bowl, but this is a very significant game on this list. This is one of the more significant games morale-wise, and the end of an era kind of game, if you will. Why is it an end of an era game? Because it's the Oakland Raiders' last game in Oakland. Their last game.
In the black hole.
In the black hole, this will be the final game. Black hole. Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. This game is in the black hole for the final time before Oakland goes to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Vegas, baby.
That's right. So,
Vegas, baby. Hope to go there next year.
Favorite? Who do you guys have why?
I think this is my lock of the week. I'm gonna go with the Raiders here. I think they get their last win in the Coliseum. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Get their last win in the Black Hole. 31-20. Give me the Raiders and the Go Gruden Grinders.
Go Gruden Grinders.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing. Go Gruden Grinders. 28-21. Give it to the Raiders for the final time at that stadium.
I got the Oakland Raiders as well. The Jaguars, they have been playing terrible football lately, and even though the Raiders have been blown out for 3 straight weeks by a combined of 83 points, I'm not even kidding. 83 points. Yeah, 231. Yeah, back-to-back 31-point losses and a 21-point loss in Tennessee. So that's 83 points if you're keeping score. But yeah, the Jaguars, they're just playing awful football right now. Their quarterback situation's a mess. Their defense is a mess as well. I got Oakland in a pretty tight one. I'm going to say 27-23 Oakland.
I got Oakland as well, but I actually have a significant score for this game. Why is there a significant score? Because this is the score of the last Oakland Raiders Super Bowl. The last time they won the Super Bowl, they won the score by this. Well, I won the game by this score, and this is how the Raiders will end their tenure in the Bay Area and their tenure in California. It's only thing this game ends and the score they scored the Super Bowl, 38-9. Give me the Oakland Raiders.
Whoa.
Reason why? It's the score they had when they played the Redskins at Super Bowl 26 or 27. No, it's 17. I'm sorry.
It was back in
Poor Gardner Minshew.
that was back in the early 80s.
83, I think.
Yeah,
Poor
early
Minshew
80s.
mania.
Mid-mania, unfortunately. Sorry, man. This is not your time. The Jacksonville Jaguars are pretty pathetic. And getting blown out 45-10, Saxonville's no more. Sorry, Jaguars fans. Your Saxonville's no more. 38. You're going to have a good permanent residence in the bottom dwelling of the AFC South. 38-9. Give me the Raiders in a very significant game, and I think that there's going to be Raiders fans staying in the stadium all day after games. They're going to want to spend all the time they can because Oakland Stadium will be officially no more football stadium after this game. So, yeah, Oakland Raiders win in a significant way. They win. It's a great send-off of the Raiders. And, yeah, this is the last game in Oakland. And the Gruden Grinders will get the win. Now, we got a fun game next week. This is my upset actually coming up. And it is a tank ball. Want to know what game it is?
Let me guess. Can I
Browns
guess?
and the Arizona Cardinals.
That's what I was going to guess.
This game is in Arizona, and Cleveland's a 2.5-point favorite. Before you guys get into your picks, I'm going to go ahead and explain why this is my upset pick of the week. The Arizona Cardinals actually played the Steelers really well last week. The main reason why they played well is they were able to have great drives with Kyler Murray, and he's definitely going to be a good starter. The problem is their offensive line is terrible, and their defense, except for Peterson, Terrell Suggs, and Chandler Jones, is pretty bad. But the Cardinals do have some good pieces here, and the Browns, they're not a very good West Coast team. I don't think they have a very good win percentage outside in the West Coast. I think they're one of the worst teams in the West Coast. If I remember my stats correctly, I saw
If memory serves me right.
Hmm?
No, I'm just
What?
quoting something.
Oh,
No, I was
okay.
just quoting something.
But here's the thing. This game, I think, could go either way, but I actually got the Arizona Cardinals here. Why? Arizona Cardinals, I think, have the offense to completely derail the Cleveland Browns. And I think the Cleveland Browns have already – their locker room has completely been completely unrest at all, and they've just been completely out of character. And if Cleveland loses this game, officially eliminated from playoff contention, and what a team to do it. The team that no one thought could ever beat the Browns, especially on the season. People were saying, oh, this is going to be a 50-point blowout, 40, 30-point blowout. Guess what, Browns fans? Your season's going to end this week in Arizona. The toaster will toast your season. All toasters toast. And the toaster will toast the Browns season. 30-27. The Cardinals to win this game.
Guess what, Lucas? You're not alone. I got upset as well, man. I'm going with the Redbirds to win this game too, and here's why. Like I said earlier, I was watching that Browns-Bengals game before our game. The Browns looked so bad against the Bengals.
Totally did.
Baker Mayfield struggled against the Bengals defense. He threw no touchdown passes and 2 interceptions against the Bengals, and the Browns not only got bailed out by their run game, but they got bailed out by the refs as well. So if you need the Zebras to help you out to beat a team that's as bad as the Bengals, and now you got to fly basically, halfway across the country from Cleveland to Glendale to play the Cardinals that are 3-9-1. That is a trap game waiting to happen. I think the Browns are going to fall for it 1,000%. They got a ton of drama in that locker room right now. Odell Beckham's openly stated he wants to get out of Cleveland. And, all those Brownie fans I see that bought his jersey. Oh, boy. See,
After
this
1 year?
See, yeah. Yeah, see, this is why I don't buy jerseys until a player is well established with a team. It took me until last year to get my TJ Watt jersey. So, yeah, man. Pretty much what Lucas said. The Cardinals, yeah, they're 3-9-1. It would indicate that they're a terrible team. They've been competitive in a lot of these games this season. They do have some pieces that they can work with on offense, and I think Kyler Murray can be a solid starter for them. Maybe not a franchise quarterback. It's too early to tell, but for now I'm going to say he can be a very solid starter for that team. And, yeah, with the Browns losing, they're eliminated from contention, and I got that being the case. I got the Arizona Cardinals knocking the overrated-ass Cleveland Mutts out of the playoffs with a 33-31 Cardinal win. Give me the Birds, baby.
Hell yeah. Tiny Tim?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump on the Birds bandwagon this week, too. We have said right from the beginning, the Cleveland Browns have been nothing but hype. All hype, but no substance. And you guys you might want to get a pen and paper and write this down. My words. OBJ will not be in Cleveland next year. Mark my words.
I agree.
Mark my words. Odell Beckham Jr. will be playing somewhere else next year. With that being said, I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals upset special 27-17.
Yeah.
All bark, no bite. That's the Browns for you.
Yep.
Alex?
Hey,
this is my coin flip. This is my coin flip game. Heads, I'm going to go with the Browns. Tails, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Here we go.
Please be tails.
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 Yes!
Cardinals are clean sweep.
Never fails.
Yes.
23-17, baby, bird game.
Oh, my God.
See ya, Odell.
Now all these Browns fans that say, oh, the Steelers barely beat the Cardinals. What's your excuse if you fucking lose to them?
I cannot wait. Yes, we're all.
Oh, I like what Cougar said. I'd love to see him go to the 49ers. That sounds interesting. I don't think we want him in Dallas.
No.
Anything can
I don't
happen,
want him in
though.
Miami.
Nope, we don't want him here in Pittsburgh.
Don't
No
want him
way.
in Miami, that's for sure.
Yeah, people. Yeah, Steelers fans that want Odell Beckham, they obviously didn't learn from Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
Right.
or as I like
Because
to
he's
call
the
him,
same person.
Antonio Clown. Enough from the clown.
Yeah, that's right.
You remember,
From the cloud.
even on Twitter today, on Instagram today, he literally went on for a minute straight saying "free to go, free the goat." Why? Is this guy a clown or what? I can't wait till Jizzle Guy says that in his video again, where he has like 10,000 Michael. He has thousands of slams on the desk for that. That'd be amazing. Now
Montez perfect. I swear he gave him CTE.
he did.
That playoff
Well, he
game,
definitely
long
did.
lasting.
Yeah, perfect gave him CT, definitely.
Still
I
feeling
agree
the
with
effects from it.
Antonio Clown, ladies and gentlemen. He will not be back in the NFL. I don't think he will be.
Nope.
Well, XFL is still an option.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play in the XFL. He said, hell no. Hell no, I don't want to play in the XFL. I'm too good for that league. That's literally what he said. Oh, Antonio Clown, feel free to continue and you'll be bankrupt soon enough. So,
I'll share my list.
that being said, this is my coin flip of the game. Next game, it is the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. This game is in Los Angeles, and the Minnesota Vikings are only 2.5-point favorites. Who you guys got why?
Vikings. Okay.
Vikings. They're getting really warmed up now here at the end of the season. They want to take that NFC North division. So I'm going to go with Minnesota on this one. Let's say, 27-21.
I also have the Vikings winning this one. I think Phillip Rivers is done in Los Angeles.
Hey, Willie.
Give me the Vikings 31-24.
Go ahead and say your piece, and I'll do my coin flip.
I'm going with the Vikings too. The Phillip Rivers, he has definitely turned in his worst season of his career. The Chargers are just not a good team this year. I mean, sure, they're coming off a blowout win against the Jaguars, but the Jaguars are a complete mess this year. They got to play a much better team than the Vikings, and I think that Minnesota doesn't blow them out, but they get a pretty solid W because, like I said with the Packers, the Vikings know they got a big home game against the Packers on Monday Night Football the next week, so they're going to need all the momentum possible because that game is going to determine who wins the NFC North, in my opinion. So give me Minnesota, pretty solid win here. I'm going to say 30-17.
This is my coin flip of the game. Heads, Chargers. Tails, Vikings.
Tails.
Tails never fails.
There's Tails.
Yeah.
I got the Vikings as well. Here's the reason why. The Vikings are a pretty damn good team, and they have a lot of good offensive pieces. But the Chargers did put up a good performance last week. But the thing is, the Chargers, since they're out of the playoffs, they're going to look to play spoiler. And the Vikings, I think, even though they did have that game against the Seattle Seahawks, and they barely lost, and then last week they played the Detroit Lions and crushed them, I think this is going to be a much more bigger test for the Vikings. Especially on the road. The Chargers need to be out of it, but they're looking to play spoiler, and they got Derwin James back, who is definitely one of the better safeties in the league when healthy. So yeah, I got the Vikings 27-24. Close game. Now we got this next game. This is my second team guaranteed to lose, by the way, this next game. It is the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. This game is in San Francisco, and the 49ers are 11-point favorites. For me, I'm going to get this game. The San Francisco 49ers are the better team here, and even though the Falcons look good on offense against the Panthers, it's going to come to an end here. 49ers offense look too damn good, and they will put up a ton of points. Falcons will put in a late garbage time touchdown. Excuse me. The 49ers will put away this game 49-25. Not even.
Come on.
Wow.
You really think they're going to score their team name?
I think there's a reason why the Falcons also just lost Calvin Ridley for the season. That's going to hurt.
Oh yeah.
They're going to have to
They
really.
still
They
have
don't have
Julio.
the new to rely on as well.
They still have Julio.
They still have Julio, but the 49ers do have a pretty good defense. They can't rely only on Julio.
Yeah,
That's
I got the
the one
49ers
problem.
as well. I'm going to say 34-20.
I got the Niners as well. Their offense really came to life against the Saints, and they won an absolute shootout against them in the game of the year. But, people are saying, oh, the 49ers, their defense took a step back. No, the Saints are just a good offensive team. The Falcons, they lost Calvin Ridley for the year. Their offense has been pretty stagnant all season, in my opinion. And with that 49er defense, I got that being the case again. I actually got the 49ers doubling up the Falcons here, 34-17, but I got Atlanta getting a garbage time touchdown. Give me
Same.
San Francisco straight up.
Yeah, I got the 49ers taking this one, no problem. I got a score of 31-14.
And if 49ers win, they will clinch a playoff spot. And Matt Ryan, when he loses, this will be the sound he makes. Yeah. I love that. Thank you, Chisel. That's one of the sounds. Now, we got Fox's Game of the Week coming up. Fox's Game of the Week in Dallas. The Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. This game is in Dallas. The Rams are a 1-point favorite. Who do you guys got? Why?
Too low. 1 point. Too low.
That's
Cowboys have the talent. They
But
got an awesome quarterback. They got a great running back. They got probably one of the best receivers in the league, Amari Cooper. However, they just can't seem to get anything going. Defense has been banged up a little bit. And, well, like I said earlier, the Cowboys did release Brett Maher,
That's right.
Which they-
Brett Maher is gone.
which they should have done 5 weeks ago.
7.
And he is now 7 weeks ago. Good point. And they replaced him with a guy named Kai Forbath, who, if I'm not mistaken, last I heard, I think he was with Minnesota. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Kai Forbath
Then
was
he was on the Patriots practice squad.
Patriots practice squad. Okay. Actually, I think the last time I saw him actually on the field was with Minnesota, but I could be wrong.
Yep, you're right.
Anyway, this is
Jaguars, actually. But you are close though.
Anyway, this is basically a rematch of last year's playoff game, and I basically see the result being the same. Unless the Cowboys can prove me otherwise, I'm going to give it to the Rams. Give me 28-24 Rams after the Cowboys start off good, but then they stay quiet through the second and third quarters again. 28-24. Give me the Rams. Kevin, if you're watching, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I got the Rams as well. The thing about the Rams is that it looked like they hit rock bottom when they got blown the hell out by the Ravens on Monday Night Football a few weeks ago. But, to that I say sometimes you need a really good ass kicking as a wake-up call. And I think that's what happened to the Rams. They realized that they weren't playing good on offense and their defense was getting them nowhere, and that Jared Goff was, that their play calling was just not good, and they ran into a really good Ravens team and they blew them the hell out. So yeah, sometimes you just need a really good ass kicking as a wake-up call, and the Rams have responded to it really well. They've found their rhythm back on offense, it looks like. Defense is still a little shaky, in my opinion, but it's playing much better. Then you got the Cowboys. They're lost. They've lost what 3 in a row, 4 in a row, something like that.
They've lost 3 in a row and 7 of their last 10 after starting 3-0.
Yeah,
Oh,
that whole NFC. I mean, that whole NFC East is just a joke. That's all there is
but
to it.
the NFC
Yeah.
East.
Yeah, the NFC. Yeah, they don't call it the NFC least for nothing. It's just an
Right.
absolute atrocity of a division. So yeah, plus the Rams. Even though I don't think the Rams are going to be in the playoffs, they were too inconsistent this year. They're still going to do their best to at least try to get in and make things interesting. I mean, they're only a game back of the Vikings, but
True.
That's
I just
right.
think Minnesota's a better team than the Rams this year. But yeah, also you got to factor in Sean McVay. He's always had the Cowboys number, even when he was on the Redskins, and I think that's a big advantage that the Rams have. So yeah, give me the Rams. I got the Cowboys making it kind of close, but I just got the Rams. I just got the Rams winning this one. I'm gonna say 32-24 LA.
I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. Unfortunately, sorry, Tim. I got
No apologies needed.
yeah, true. Yeah, give me the Rams. 34-28. I'm gonna say 6 points. 34-28.
It sounds about right.
We're 1 point apart, Alex. I actually have 34-27 Rams. I think this game will be very close, but I think the Rams win it late. They touchdown to Todd Gurley. Give me the Rams 34-28. Very close game, in fact. But still made it to go for just a second. He'll be right back. Before we go ahead into the next game, I was gonna make another announcement. The Ravens Jets game is the last Thursday night game of the year.
Thank God.
That's surprising.
Thank
Because
God.
next week is Saturday night games.
Oh God.
It's 3 Saturday games. Surprising. Why? I don't know, but I probably will not be watching because I might be going to the bowl game, the Conference USA bowl game, the FAU Owls versus the SMU Mustangs. I don't know if you know
Nice.
SMU, Tiny Tim.
All I know about SMU is that they're called the Mustangs, and I think the college is somewhere in Fort Worth.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they are. I know they're pretty good this year. They're 10-2, so they're pretty good.
The last time SMU had this great of a record was before the death penalty.
That's
Before-
right.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was.
It has been eons since they've been this good.
And their
Like the
offense, I
80s?
heard their offense is really good. They have a really scary good offense.
What was it? The 80s?
Yeah.
I want to say 84, 85, 86, probably
Wow.
the mid 80s when the death penalty happened.
Man, it's been that long.
And that pretty much led to the demise of what was called the Southwest Conference.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We
Lucas,
were waiting.
Lucas, who did you have?
I had the Rams as well, 34-28.
Okay.
But yeah, we were actually talking about bowl games, like the fact that I'm going to be going to see the FAU game because I'm not going to watch the Saturday games next week. The Saturday NFL games next week. No more night. Which I don't know why it's on Saturday, but it's only on week 16. We get 3 Saturday games. Otherwise,
Yeah, I have zero interest in watching that.
same here. I'd rather go to the bowl game. I know Pittsburgh Panthers are going to a bowl game, the Quick Lane Bowl, I think. I'm trying to really play.
That's impressive. I know the Orange Bowl down here is Gators, the Florida Gators, and
Gators and Virginia. That's a good game. Actually, I know every single Gators fan I know is me on that game.
God.
It's going to be overflow with the chomps. There are going to be a lot of people doing these chomps everywhere.
God help me.
Yeah.
God help me.
Oh, boy.
Well, I know which game I'm not going to watch.
Speaking of, actually, do you guys actually consider? I want to do a college football thing maybe sometime next week, sometime because bowl games start next week. So
Next
maybe we
week,
could do
really?
Yeah, they start earlier and earlier every year.
Yeah, they do. I think the
It's all about
first
that
game.
money.
That's right.
Yeah.
Almighty dollar makes you holler.
That's right.
Hey, when does the Heisman get announced? Is that Saturday?
This coming
I think
Saturday.
it's
Joe Burrow, LSU.
That's right.
Write it down. Write it down.
I agree 100%. Oh yeah, Aaliyah asked earlier if we're gonna watch the Buffalo Charlotte game next Friday. Maybe we'll see. It's the Bahamas Bowl, so could be interesting. But
Yeah, those Bahama Bowls are always exciting.
they're always fun. I do
If
like
you're
the
there.
Bahamas Bowl doing that too.
Yeah, if you're actually in the Bahamas, All right, next game on the list.
Now we got the Sunday Night Football game. Check your local listings. Game Sunday night, original 1 o'clock game. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. This game is in Pittsburgh, and the Steelers are 2-point favorites. Who do you guys got? Why?
I want to go last for this one, so you guys go ahead.
All right, that's fine. I'll go third. Alex Einstein, go ahead.
Go, Pizzle.
Oh boy, this is probably the toughest game I've had to pick in a very long time. Buffalo is a really good team, but I got to admit, this is the best I've seen Mike Tomlin coach in his career.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, with all the injuries and to the quarterbacks and all of the issues they've had on defense, he's done excellent with it.
He should be
And,
here.
Buffalo, I give them a lot of credit too. They've been doing very good this whole season. As for the winner, I'm gonna go. I think this is gonna be a very close game. I think this might go to overtime, but I'm gonna give the edge to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna say 20-17 in overtime.
Very nice. I like it. I like it.
I pretty much agree with everything that Pizzle said. I mean, with Pittsburgh, everything they've lost, the spots that they've filled in,
They find a way. They always find a way.
they've always found a way to fill in those gaps. But of course,
And-
Buffalo's been the surprise team of the year.
Yep. And let's not forget, this is another winning season.
That's right.
For
The
the
Bills
Steelers.
have a winning season.
No, for the Steelers. This is another winning
That's
season.
right. It's 10 great winning seasons.
And for that reason, this game is going to be so good. I think I'm going to watch it. And I kind of agree with Pizzle. This could go to overtime. I will see overtime. And Pittsburgh will nail it with a field goal, 27-24, Steelers in overtime.
Cool.
Here's my thing with this game. This is going to be a hell of a game. There are several factors that go our way. But the big things is this is Buffalo Bills' first Sunday night game in 12 years. They have not been on the Sunday night stage in 12 years. Since 2007. I think that was the Buffalo Bills Cowboys. Wait, no, it was the Cowboys.
I think Trent Edwards was their quarterback.
Yes, it was. Edwards
The great
was
Trent Edwards.
Good old Trent Edwards. I think they had Marshawn Lynch too.
Yes, they did. They did have.
Before he became beast mode.
Yeah, I think it was when he was a rookie.
Let me take a look. When was the last time? Let me take a look here. NBC. Oh yeah, it was the New England Patriots game, November 18th, and that was where they got blown out 56-10 on Sunday Night Football. That was the last time the Buffalo Bills were on Sunday Night Football.
And that's probably the reason why they haven't been on for 12 years.
Yeah, probably.
That is a good reason why, but that's not going to happen this time around. It's not even going to be close. This game is going to be a very competitive game. And the good thing is, when I heard about this, when Steelman told me about this, I was so happy. The Steelers are wearing the Color Rush uniforms for this game. Oh boy, I love those Color Rush uniforms. That really does help things out.
Oh, boy.
Wearing those Color Rush uniforms, I don't think we've lost these Color uniforms at all.
Better than the Bumblebees.
Steelers have never lost in those uniforms.
It's
That's
better
right.
than the
That
Bumblebees.
is a good point. We've never lost in those uniforms before. I think that trend continues, but I think this game is definitely going to be a hell of a game. This is going to be one of those games that is going to come down to the very end. But I think the deciding factor is it's going to be a late touchdown pass from Delvin Duckman Hodges.
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
That's right. You saw my tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shucky ducky quack quack.
that's right.
Can you dig that sucker?
Can you dig it? Sucker. But yeah, God, I it's gonna be a game-winning touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. So yeah, give me the Steelers last-second touchdown, late touchdown, 24-17.
Well, at least it's not the Bumblebee uniforms.
I actually saw my
Yeah.
Bumblebee uniform.
Unpopular opinion. I did not like those Bumblebee uniforms. I never did.
Horrible.
I actually did.
Terrible.
Horrible.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He
I
actually
actually
has a
like them.
custom one.
Yeah, I never liked them.
Lucas has a custom one.
That's right. I have the number one from my.
Yeah, I think I saw that in a couple of your videos, actually.
That's
Disgusting.
right. I did have it.
Yeah. All right. So getting on to this game. This, I think, is going to be a very good defensive game. I don't see a whole lot of points getting put on the board because this is a battle of two top five defenses. The Bills are
Yep.
third in defense. We're fifth in defense. But I will say this. I think we actually have an advantage when it comes to defense that the Bills don't have. And it's that we're very opportunistic on defense. Like, if we need a big play on defense, we get it. If we need to get a sack on like 2nd down and 5 or 3rd and 4 or whatever, we'll not only get a sack, but we'll get back-to-back sacks. If we need a turnover to seal the game, we get it. I mean, Joe Hayden in back-to-back weeks has had game-sealing interceptions. And Minkah Fitzpatrick, like, no explanation needed. He has single-handedly made our defense, yes, I'm saying it, he's made our defense elite. Minkah Fitzpatrick has made our defense elite.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I said the E word. I said the E word. And, yeah, Pizzle, I can't thank these guys enough.
You're welcome.
By the way, I ordered his jersey last week. I'm waiting for that thing to come in. Can't wait. But,
I need to order it. I want to order that one.
yeah,
White or black?
but yeah, not to say that Buffalo doesn't have a good defense. The Bills have a very good defense. They kind of remind me of the 49ers defense a little bit, just a really young physical defense that'll get to the quarterback and cause trouble. I will say the one thing that Buffalo has over us is offense. I think the Bills have a better offense than we do. I mean, Josh Allen, he's improving each week, but the Bills' offensive line is really going to be a mismatch for that defense that we have. I'm saying that right now because Buffalo's offensive line has been really suspect this year. But the Bills do have some good playmakers at receivers, and Josh Allen is doing the best that he can. And, he's one of those running quarterbacks, and the Steelers always had trouble with running quarterbacks. So that's a big advantage the Bills have over us. But, with our receivers, specifically Deontay Johnson and James Washington just improving each week, I love those two. They are definitely – I definitely see improvement with those two, especially Deontay Johnson with that punt return touchdown he had. Oh, man.
That was nasty.
Yeah, and it just seems like with Juju coming back, he's still fighting to earn that number one receiver position. But now you got James Washington and Deontay Johnson. They're going to be battling for the number 2 position. And really, I think we have 2 number 2 wide receivers. And that's a really good problem to have. It really is. Because you got 2 guys that are fighting for the same spot, but I think they're just as good as one another. That's a really good problem to have. So yeah, our offense is definitely not good, but it's sprinkled with some good things in it. We need to fix up our run game like a motherfucker. I'm telling you that right now, though. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very evenly divided matchup. Both teams are very similar. But I have to say, at the end of the day, literally at the end of the day, the biggest advantage the Pittsburgh Steelers had, like Lucas said, it's a primetime game. It's Sunday Night Football. We ain't seen the Bills on Sunday Night Football in over a decade. Lord only knows how many times the Steelers have been on Sunday Night Football. So Mike Tomlin is just used to this sort of environment. The Steelers are used to this environment. They know how to perform under the lights. They know how to perform under prime time. The Bills, this is really the first test that they'll have under pressure, under the light, and I just don't think they're ready for that test yet. They definitely will give us a fight, don't get me wrong, and I'm not underestimating by any means, but I just don't see the Bills being ready for – I just don't see the Bills – being ready to go to a tough atmosphere like Pittsburgh, especially in a primetime setting, playing the Steelers who've won 8 of 10, and the winner of this game is going to be the number 1 wild card in the AFC. Bills are the current number 1. We're the number 2. So the winner of this game pretty much gets the number 1 wild card. At the end of the day, I think this is just a game that Steelers need more than the Bills do. Not that the Bills don't need this game. They definitely do need this game, but we're going to want this game more. That's all there is to it. But, yeah, I expect this to be a very solid defensive game. I got, not a lot of points being put on the board. I kind of think this will be like the Rams game in Week 10, except the Bills won't turn the ball over as much. I got this being very similar to the Rams game in Week 10. So – I'm going ahead and taking our boys to get the job done. Very tight defensive game. Very, not a very low-scoring game, but respectable amount of points. I'm saying 23-21 Steelers.
Hell yeah, I love it.
And, and just as a side note, I'm so thankful this game got flexed to Sunday Night Football because Sunday's my commencement day, and I probably would have missed the game because my commencement's from 1 to 4. And I would have been, I would have been pissed if I missed that game.
What a way to celebrate!
And, for the longest time, I was just going to accept the fact I was going to miss it. But then I see, oh my God, the game's going to get flexed. I'm probably just going to be able to catch it now. So yeah, that's a good sigh of relief for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
What a way to celebrate!
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Hey, Seal, I was going to ask you, what color jersey the Minka Fitzpatrick one is?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I got a white one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I need
with jerseys for me, I usually get black offense, white defense. I like to separate it.
I like that. That's cool. Very nice. And last but not least, actually, before we get into the last game, fun fact about this game: this is the first time 3 brothers in the NFL are playing in a game against each other since 1927 Duluth Eskimos played.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
The Edmonds brothers, the Terrell Edmonds, and Tremaine Edmonds are all playing the same game as the Steelers-Bills game. This is the first time since 1927 since the Duluth Eskimos were in the league.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
I did not even know that.
I saw that stat and I was like, okay, I got to bring that up on Pick'ems. That is definitely cool. I like that.
Wow.
But yeah, I can't even believe there was a freaking franchise in the NFL as the Duluth Eskimos.
Yep.
What if
Duluth.
wait. What if that was a team name still going on today?
It probably wouldn't be in Duluth. Maybe it'd be in either Juneau or Nome or Anchorage.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Anchorage, Alaska, the Alaska Eskimos. I would love that. It could happen, but unfortunately, Alaska does not really have a good football market, unfortunately.
No.
But now we get into the last game. This is my third and final team guaranteed to lose, and I think we know what the game this is.
Yep.
This game is called the New Orleans Saints. This game is in New Orleans, and New Orleans is a 9.5-point favorite. If this game, I think the Saints win this game, a very clinch division, but they win this game, the Buccaneers are will be officially eliminated from the playoffs. So, you guys know why.
This is a rematch of Super Bowl 44.
That's right. It is a rematch Super Bowl 44.
I got the Saints, no contest here.
Ooh, Dad.
Let me just say, and yeah, in case you can't tell, yeah, Colts are my final team guaranteed to lose. But let me say this. The last time the Colts went to New Orleans, they got absolutely obliterated. They lost. Yeah,
you're right.
it was a Sunday night. It was a Sunday night game, and the Saints beat them 62-7.
Well, to be fair, that was without Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That was back in 2011. The Colts were a really bad team that year. Peyton Manning had neck surgery that year, and the Saints were a Super Bowl contender. But now it's like it's 8 years later. Pretty much nothing's changed. The Saints are still a Super Bowl contender. The Colts, they just got nothing left to play for right now, in my opinion. They have been awful since we beat them back in Week 9. And I think here is where they hit rock bottom. I don't think it's going to be as bad as a blowout as it was 8 years ago, but it's still going to be really bad. The Saints, the Saints are just a really good offensive team. And the Colts defense, I think, is due to have a really bad game, and this is the one to do it in the Superdome, one of the toughest places to play. Give me the Saints 45-13.
Good Lord, I remember that game. They had to rely on Curtis Painter.
I went to bed when it was 48-0.
Curtis Painter.
Yeah.
Curtis Painter.
Yeah, Curtis Painter.
Wow.
Curtis Painter.
Curtis Painter. I knew him well.
Yeah, that guy. I'm gonna go with the Saints as well. This should be not much of a contest really. 38-20. Who dat?
Did you copy off of me? Pizzle?
Why is that the same?
Because that's the exact same score I got. 38-20 Saints.
Oh, damn. Wow. That is really good shit. Now we get to me, the last game, the last pick for this week. Let's be honest. I'm going to make this a little fun here. You want to know my final score prediction for this game?
Oh, boy.
54-13. Give me the New Orleans Saints. The Saints will go marching on, destroy Jacoby Brissett and all his hopes. I'm sorry, Jacoby. Sorry, man, but it's not your fault. It's the rest of the team's fault. Huh?
54?
54. They drop a 50 burger.
I said 40. I said 40. Well, I said 45. That's the inverse of it.
So, yeah, that is the inverse of it. But, yeah, this game is absolutely no contest. Give me the Colts to get absolutely destroyed 54-13. This game won't even be close. Sorry. This will not be even close. So, that's it, guys. That's all our games. That's week number 15. So, with that being said, guys, let us know in the comments below what you have for your week 15 picks. And yeah, this is the last Thursday night game. It's going to be on a terrible.
Thank God.
And then we got the Saturday games. We'll talk about them next week. But with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. With that being said, please say your final goodbyes, and then we'll be signing off because I'm going to probably start getting ready for bed.
Man, thank God this is the last Thursday night game.
Yeah, it's so fitting. Most of these Thursday games have been horrible, and what a fitting way for it to end. You get a complete mismatch.
Yeah.
Complete blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a 50 burger.
Yeah.
50 burger.
All right, Cowboys. Prove me wrong. That's all I got to say.
I want Chase Young. by any means necessary.
Even by losing to the Giants.
Well, we have 3 picks. We can always trade up and get them.
Huh?
We have 3 draft picks. We can always trade up and get them.
That is a good point. You guys got 3 trade picks.
We have leverage.
That's right. You do have leverage over some teams. But we'll see.
But anyways, regardless, Finn's up all day, every day.
Yeah.
Get me a win for my graduation, boys.
Hell yeah. This is my terrible towel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I got this the
Missing one.
year before they won Super Bowl 43. And it was the 5 time. Then the year they won the Super Bowl. So it's the 6-time champs. But yeah, guys. Tiny got the Cowboys flag. Awesome. Can't go wrong there. Steelman, have any final words?
Epstein
Congrats
didn't
on
call himself.
graduating.
Oh, yeah, congrats.
Congrats on
Thanks.
graduating.
Thank
Yes,
you. And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, that's what he didn't call himself. Yes, I lie. I
I
lie.
can't believe that's a Christmas ornament.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I love it. Steelers, let's get this dub. As Chisel O'Donnell would say, Steelers on 3, win on 6. 1, 2, 3 Steelers, 4, 5, 6 win. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Steelers. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. FC didn't kill himself. Goodbye, everybody.